Hello, I'm an alien. You can call me Al. This is the fourth part of my message about preempting the secondary effects of global warming. Now, your scientists have already identified the danger of primary global warming triggering far more serious secondary effects. The thing, of course, is to recognise such tipping points well in advance and take action to neutralise them. The obvious one, as we've already mentioned, is the melting of sea ice, replacing a reflective layer with dark seawater, which absorbs yet more heat, which melts yet more sea ice, etc. This is what's known as positive feedback. Looking at history again, another classic villain is methane hydrate. This fire ice is formed when methane gas seeps up into the seabed and combines with water to make a crystal, which is only stable when cold. Global warming threatens to melt vast amounts of this material and release billions of tons of greenhouse gas that's currently locked up on continental shelves. Harvesting the hydrate now would remove this time bomb, and using it for fuel would allow you to keep fossil methane, natural gas, which you normally mine, safely in the ground. Here's a scheme for harvesting hydrate from coastal waters where it is most unstable. These are complicated machines, so I won't go into details, but broadly these are floating units which for safety and stability sit on the seabed while operating. The picture shows 3 of the group of 5 different sized methane hydrate miners working on a continental shelf in approximately 500 meters of water. Each miner works its way along the coast, collecting hydrate from a band which corresponds with its own depth. It lifts, floats to the next location, settles on the seabed, and then mines the hydrate confined within its skirt. Here are the numbers. A group of such miners could work a coastal plateau of, say, 500 meters deep at a rate of 10 kilometers per week. This would avoid greenhouse gas potential emissions equivalent to 350 million tons of CO2 per year. Each group of miners gathers methane in gas and hydrate form and could supply natural gas for local users at 40 million standard cubic meters a day. That's about 1/5 of the UK gas supply. 300,000 tonnes a day of methane hydrate slurry, equivalent to 20 power stations. Cooling to local cities, fresh water to local consumers, and 900,000 tonnes a day of export quality hydrate, equivalent to 150 million standard meters cubed of methane, 3/4 of the UK's output. This is an international commodity. It can be shipped anywhere in the world. The giant machines necessary to do this job are well within the abilities of your offshore industry to build. Add modern automated mining techniques and you have a mechanism to remove emissions, provide green fuel, and diffuse these potential tipping points. So here's a last thought. According to your scientists, a release of just 1% of seafloor methane has a warming potential several times greater than the total amount of human emissions ever emitted. At least 4 previous mass extinctions have been associated with a methane hydrate burst. You have the technology and the knowledge to avoid this. Go for it.